breathe out as we drop down. Breathe in up along. Now if the knees are in any way get sore or not suiting us, don't take the depth as deep. Slight press back is fine. So this is good once we lower the hips to the heels. So if we don't go deep, just lower the hips back down to the heels. So lower the weight back to the heels. That's good. And breathe out down. Breathing up. Belly drawn to spine again. Exhale down and back. Inhale as we lift. That's good. So drop the hips and we straighten. Very good. And continue to breathe out. Breathe in up. So all the weights come back towards the heels. As we keep the spine long as we can. Keep pushing the hips back and down to the heels. That's good. Dropping that weight back to the heels. Very good. I get 4 more again. 4. It's good. 3. Great stuff. 2. And 1. Lovely. So then we move on from there. We can use the chair for support for the next piece. If not, we're going to get the hands on the hips. We're going to do some calf raises. 2 feet straight. Hands can go to the seat. Press the toes, lift the heels. Or hands can come to hips. Push the toes, lift the heels, and really lengthen the spine. So it's going to be very important. Lift the hips, stretch the spine. And we drop back. Push the toes, lift the heels and spine. And we lower again. So push the toes, lift the heels, so belly to spine and lengthen the spine. And we drop back. Good. So stretch up through the crown of our head if we can. Press the toes. That will encourage you to lift off the heels. And then get good strength in onto the calf muscles from there. Press the toes, lift. That's great. Well done. So push the toes and lift. So really getting the hips lifted. Stretch and high. So we want to bring the whole body up straight. So that's why we pull belly to spine. That's why we lengthen the spine up. Lengthening tall. Good. And we get 4 more from here. 4. And we lower. We lift on 3. And we drop. We get the last 2 then. 2. And we lower. The last one comes up then. We lift. And we drop. All good so far. The next little batch, again, we might need a chair for support. If we do, use the fingertips to the top of the seat. Again, same position again. Come up nice and tall and start lifting the hips slowly on the side. And we draw back and then we change. Now if we don't use the chair, we get hands to here, lift the hips, belly to spine. Take the lift on the side. And we slowly draw back down. So we're taking the lift off the heel. That's good. So slow lift out, slow lift back in, and just be mindful of the upper body. Just mindful here, we're keeping straight. Belly to spine. And again, stretch up through the crown of our head. The whole time we'll be working on combining the whole body in and getting good posture. That's good. So take the lift off the hip. Now, like what we did with the squats earlier, if it's sore in the knees, we didn't go deep. Same with this one. If it's anywhere sore with the hip, don't take the lift as high. That's good. Well done. So push that heel out of the side. And we drop. Good. So again, belly to spine. We're lengthening up through the crown of our head all times. Lengthening up through the crown of our head. Good. Keeping that leg straight as we lift on the side. Good. So slower we go, the better. Getting more strength. And this is combining good balance as well. Remaining in this position. Very good. Well done. Well done. We go 4. And we lower. Again, keeping tall. 3. And we drop. Well done. 2. Very good. And get 1 more then. Now we drop down, we'll come around to the back of the seat in case we need that again once more. And we're going to be lifting the right leg up and back. Now what we can do, if we don't want the chair, get hands to hips, Keep the standing leg with a slight bend and push back. So see how straight that leg is, hopefully straight anyhow, and push up and back. So as we lift, bring belly to spine, push the heel up and back. That's good. So really tighten the hip on those. Well done. As we push the leg up, bring belly to spine and draw back. Good. Keeping the spine nice and long. Lifting up and back. Excellent stuff. Well done. We get 4 more. 4. And we lower. So again, chairs there if we need to. 3. Good. So we're working this muscle here. So we don't lift across the lower back. We work that glute muscle there. And 2. Excellent. And get that last one there. And now we swap. So that leg there, we leave down. We get a slight bend. And we push that up and back. So tightening the hip muscle. Hands go to hips or hands go onto that seat of ours. That's good. Well done. Excellent. 7. And 6. Very good. 5. Brilliant. 4. Good. So don't lift from the lower back. Just tighten the hip and push the heel. 3. Good. And get the last 2 then. On 2. And 1. Brilliant. So we're sticking with the leg strength. Into lunge. We can use the chair again for support. I can stand to the side and start bringing every second leg forward. As we step forward, hips to shoulders, keep nice and straight like that. So we don't lean the upper body forward. Good. And the back heel then, we lift that up. Good. And if we don't use the chair then, just go, we continue to step forward. That's good. And the back heel then, I'm starting to lift that up. That's good. Hips to shoulders, nice and straight. Excellent. Keep bringing belly to spine and focus forward. Pick a point straight ahead. Well done. 5. Good. We swap into 4. Well done. We move to 3. We move to 2. And we get into the last one then. Step. And we draw back. Good. So we go back into the first one, into that squat. Take the feet at hip width. And we just lower the hips down to the heels. Take the arms wide. Bring them into here. Just hold that then. Thumbs up. 5, 4, 3, 2. And we open wide. Same thing again. Belly to spine. Drop the hips to the heels. Open the arms. Open the back. Bring the palms close, thumbs up, again drop the hips back to the heels and just hold there for 5, 4, 3, 2 and we open back. We get 1 more then. So bring them to center, drop the hips back to the heels, keep the spine long, just continue to hold in that for 5, 4, 3, 2 and up we go. Great, well done. So we're going to go into some balance work, and the first one we get into will be a combination of leg strength and balance. Again, we can use the chair if we like. Left arm to the front, right hand on the seat or onto our hip, and we draw the right leg up and back. So we're holding in that. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. And we continue with left arm to the front. Take the lift off the hip. Push the heel up and back, follow the palm, and we go 5, 4, 3, 2, and we drop. Great, get 2 more. Lift the left arm to the front, stretch up a bit higher, take the right leg back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent stuff. Continue away. Left arm to the front, right leg back, lengthening up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Get 1 more. So really important that back leg is straight. Push the heel up, tighten the hip, and then take the left arm to the front and follow the palm for 5, 4, 3, 2. We lower that. We swap then. Right arm to the front. Left leg now is back. Follow the right palm and hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and we drop. Again, we continue that sequence that we're doing so well on. Right arm forward, left leg back. We hold again for 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Very good. Get one more. Right arm to the front, left leg goes back, hand on the seat or on our hip. Gaze at that palm. We hold and hold. Tighten the back hip for 5, 4, 3, 2, and we drop. Brilliant. Well done. So we're going into some balance work from there, and we're going to use the chair maybe if we need to. Leaving the near hand here, taking the outside foot. We're going to pull that up. As that comes up, we're breathing in, lifting the foot, lifting the hips, belly to spine, and gaze forward then. Pick a point straight ahead, holding that then. We're going to hold on that. Now if we need the support, which we may well, bring our fingertips like that. But don't grip the seat. Take the fingertips off and try and get that wobble. And lifting the spine up, belly drawn to spine at the same time. Good. And just continue to hold away. Hold, good. We're going to hold on that. Good. Leaving the hand in and off that seat as we need to. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and we take that foot down. We go lift the other one. Again, exact same idea. As the foot comes up, we breathe in. We lift the hips, belly to spine. Keep the spine long as we can. Just hold the position. That's good. Continue to hold on that. Focus forward, pick a point ahead. Good. Keep gazing ahead. Bring belly to spine. Gaze ahead on that. Good. Well done. Fingertips off and on. Good. Well done. Keep picking a point straight ahead. Good. Keep focusing forward. Good. That's it. We'll hold 10 more seconds if we can. That's good. Hand is there again where we need to. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we take that foot down. Well done. We continue on. Back to the other foot. We pull that foot up, breathing in. Then we take that foot on or off the floor. And back up again. Breathe in, lift the hips again, belly to spine. Breathe out, back down. Up we lift again. Breathing in. Breathe out, lower once more. Very good. Get 3 more. 3. And we lower. Belly drawn to spine. 2. Very good. And get the last one. We pull the foot up. And then we land on the floor. And then we change back the other side. So breathe in, pull that foot up. Breathe out, drop down. So we lift up. Breathe again. Really lift the hips, belly to spine. Very good. So breathe in again. Lift up. Breathe out, down. Very good. So we go 3 more. 3. And we drop down. And then we get the 2 more. 2. Good. Keep lengthening the spine up. And the last one then, pull that foot up. And then we land. And we take the arms in, make it a bit more of a challenge. We bring an arm on the side, we can leave the other one here. We can pull the foot up. Now if we want, we can take the other on the side and stretch the 2 away. And again, lift the upper body. So I'm really lifting up to the ceiling on this one. Now if we need the support, leave the fingertips there. Take them off and on the seat as we need to. Good. So don't be afraid to get that wobble. That wobble will be important. So don't be put off. If we get a wobble, just bring our hand back on again then. We'll stretch the spine up. Lengthen the arms away in the side. Gazing ahead, pick a point in front. Good. We continue to hold in that. Hold away. You can close the eyes if we like for a few. Good. We work from 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we drop. And we're going to swap. We're going to swap on the other side again. Changing to the other foot. Taking the arm wide. And then the other hand can go on the seat if we like. Pull the foot, lift the spine, and lengthen the arms away. Keep pulling belly to spine if you can. Think of that the whole way through. Good, and focus forward then. If we can pick a point straight ahead, that will greatly help as well. Again, lift the hips, stretch the arms on the side. Hold the position. Just hold on that. Good, stay there. Good for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we take that foot down. And then we work in then. We'll bring one foot in front of the other. Bring to the side of the seat. We lift the hips up. We draw belly to spine. And we're going to hold in position on this one. So lift the hips, belly to spine. So again, stretch the spine up if we can. Again, fingertips to the top of the seat once more. Don't grip the seat, don't keep the grip on the seat. Just use the fingertips like that. Find that wobble. So we're going to work for a minute, so we have another 40 seconds to work on. And along the way, if we want to challenge more, we can close the eyes for a few seconds, then we can open them. We can close them and we can open like that if we like. We're keeping the spine lengthened. Keep gazing ahead then if the eyes are open. Pulling belly to spine and get the strength here. Lift the hips up if we can. Really drawing the hips up. Focusing forward. So there's only 15 seconds more to work in on. That's great. Just keep like that. Keep lifting up. Good. So we're down to the last 10. So we've only 10 seconds more to go. Just 10 more. That's good. 5 seconds to move on then. And now we switch feet. We're going to do the exact same thing. Nothing changes. Press the heels, stretch the toes to start with. Lift the hips, belly to spine. Lengthen the spine. And off we go again. So stretch the toes, push the heel. Belly to spine, lengthen up to the crown of our head again. Getting that strength in here. Drawing that belly to spine. And gazing ahead. So we're gazing forward, we're picking our point straight ahead. Keep gazing ahead. Good. Well done, well done. So we got 20 gone. Maintain that, it's really good. So you can combine all these with a little bit of practice at home, in around the kitchen in the morning, just coming in heel to toe and holding for a minute if we can. And get the one leg standing one in as well. So we'll do about 30 seconds on that. Good. 20 seconds more to go on this. That's great. So keep holding on that, keep lengthening that spine. So we're down to the last 10 now, the last 10. And he wants to close the eyes for the last few, you can. Good. Don't be put off with the wobble as we work in 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we stop. Lovely stuff. Well done. Turn that off. Okay, that's great. Just bring him in like that and just lift the spine and open wide and take the hands to the thighs, chin to knees, and slide the hands slowly down. Then lift the chest forward, come up. Good, bring it back in, breathe in, lift the spine, open wide, hands to thighs, slide bend, chin to knees and slide them slowly down. As we lift the chest forward, coming up once more, bring the palms to the center, breathe in, lift them up, open out, hands to thighs, slide bend, pull the chin to the knees if we can, but keep the slide bend and lower the hands slowly down. As we lift the chest forward, coming up, and we get the last one, press them in, breathe in, lift up, open on the side, onto here, and to chin to knees and take them down really slowly. Lift the chest forward,